across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, we reach Week 15, and we've got a good matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New York Giants. Just about set to go now in the snowy Meadowlands. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. Play action. Now Wilson. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver. And as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. The Giants at 5-8, 3 games under 500. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Wilson. He finds his man complete. It's Flynn. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Jonah Williams, former first-round
fucking holding call. Come on now.
Throwing is Wilson. Then he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
And darn right, they did something to disrupt that timing.
How do you get a picture to show up on your YouTube thing?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he will slide down with a good gain. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down. Now it's Chris Boswell on for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 33. Boswell's kick is good. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. Never ideal conditions in the snow for a kicker, but the first test on the opening drive, he passed it.
He certainly did. You know what the unit told me was their biggest issue playing in the snow? You just worry about something getting in your eye as the ball is snapped, and then you might miss it, and there goes 3 points off the board.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Fucking they're tired already. What is that?
On 1st and 10, Watson. Got it open man. It's Michael Gallup. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play. I love that play because in the snow you think run, run, run. Big passing play there.
And defenders hate it, especially in open space, because trying to come under control, break down, and make a tackle in the open field, difficult in normal conditions.
Come on, man. That's fucking bullshit.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw is here late in the season.
God, you fucking kidding me.
He goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired.
Give me that.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon.
I don't know why he didn't intercept shit, Ike. I don't know why. Holcomb just sat there and watched it.
They get it up to the 43-yard line. They exited the pocket trying to improvise.
Madden gave me one back.
Unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. The beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary, all of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Wilson. And seeing nowhere to
nothing
throw,
open.
he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And seeing no options, he just tosses
like what I
this away,
seen.
incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball.
It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
First carry for Damian Harris, the
Come
Alabama
on.
man. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 3rd down, Wilson. Touchdown! Elijah Moore. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point through the snowflakes. 2nd good. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. Taken in at the 3. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
Oof.
And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their 2nd drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
On 2nd and 7, Watson. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Already, he's top 50 receiving yards in this first quarter, and he's got a first down. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. First down carry.
Come on, how many fucking tackles is he gonna break?
And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. Watson. Henry brings it in. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
From the 24, Watson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
3rd and 2, Watson. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. They'll run for it with Penny. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. Catch made here by Campbell. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up 2nd down. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. And it's caught. And the Bucs are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Watson going to try and run it. And
He didn't get him. That's bullshit.
Scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Bucs have got it back to within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. Taken in at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And he is going to get this one.
He wasn't down. I can't challenge it. All right.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns is going to be hot routes if they sense a blitz or
No, oh, come on, Madden.
break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
My fucking guy starts running it.
And the Buccaneers are set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late. They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Stevenson. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted up to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
And his kick is good. And that will knot us up at 10. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still.
Oh, this fucking game.
And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Oh, we got 1 yard.
And
That's good, I guess.
He's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Wilson. He's got him in. Complete. And he'll be marked out at about the 26-yard line.
Brandon, there have been some memorable snow games for championships in the NFL. 1948, Philadelphia Eagles, Chicago Cardinals.
Well, the most famous one in my lifetime, I think, is got to be 01, right? Raiders, Patriots, to send the Patriots to the Super Bowl.
A tough roll, didn't you? Yeah, I think that's one people remember. I also know this. In Miami, the infamous one, the snowplow game in New England, when they went out there and the Patriots had a guy come out and clear a spot on the field for their field goal kicker to kick the game winner.
Is that 82?
That was 82. And the Dolphins fans,
what up, Day?
Forget it.
Well, we're not seeing one of those famous games here, but it's fun to be in the snow nonetheless. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
2nd and 10, we're all knotted up at 10, but it appears that may change soon. Only question is, will they have to settle for 3? Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he comes back with one complete. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. To throw again is Wilson. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson, eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Matt Judon there to bring him down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
So we have reached halftime here in a good one. 10-10 is our score. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. This snow front that has socked much of the East Coast not going away as we are back to it in the second half. And this will
what up, Truth?
Touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. To throw is Watson. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Watson off play action.
There we go. Good defense.
Judon make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
Well, damn.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt.
You didn't have to do all that.
Giant
Jesus.
Football 1st and 10.
I was wondering if you could hear me.
Ready to begin their next drive. And this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Play action. It's Wilson.
Throw the ball.
He goes. A Buccaneer sack. Ends up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. Third and long. It's Wilson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
My guy wouldn't even jump for the damn ball. But all right.
Turnover there as his guys will get the football back. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions.
You're bad. What are you talking about, Truth?
He's seeing the ball so well.
Appreciate it, Day.
Where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off.
Penny got a bucket. Fumble one of them, man. My guy's fumbling left and right.
I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
To throw again on 2nd down. Watson. He's got this to Williams, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
I know we just saw a nice throw and catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Come on, cut the ball and pick that off.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides, and there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
2nd and 10 on a chilly, snowy December day, and I must say, I'm loving it. Kind of putting me in the holiday spirit. Charles hates it. He's giving me the evil eye, folks.
Holding.
But he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
And it's incomplete.
The partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they
Yeah, that's been happening to you a lot.
Now they need a big
I don't even know what to tell you.
in order to pick up the yardage needed.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Watson looks to throw again. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
There you go, Toon.
Past the 20.
Toon with a spin move.
Giants.
When you got a guy that fast back there to receive punts, that's a nightmare for the guy game planning, the special teams coach. It's also a nightmare for the punter. Sometimes they get so nervous that they mishit the ball and kick it right to him.
That spin move is nasty.
So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. And they will not get a chance to return.
Chill out, man. He's a rookie.
Through the end zone for a touchback.
What kind of paper you got to write, Day?
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. On 1st down, it's Watson. Into the hands of Williams across the formation. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Now it's Watson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep.
That's an easy question. Yes, he was.
Jitters are long gone. That they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Shit.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
And the Giants will go with 6 defensive backs here on third. A shotgun snap for Watson.
Oh my God, are you fucking kidding me? There ain't no way. He threw up a prayer.
At the Giants 40. Excellent play there on third down. Give him 25 yards. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10, right at the 40. And the second wave of tacklers.
Good looking out, Deshaun Watson.
They stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Now on 2nd and 13, Watson.
Alright, come on. Who the fuck is this Williams guy? Is that Mike Williams?
At the Giants 25-yard line. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them to 7 downs.
Day, how long have you known you had to write this paper? Nah, Day wants me to do his homework for him.
On 1st down, Watson. Looking sideline.
You've known since Tuesday? Yeah, 2 days. You could have finished that paper.
For the completion. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right? Whether you're catching.
Wait, Day, are you in Fort Lee right now?
Comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's Watson. He'll get this out wide to Penny. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line. Or he's
So when do you go to the, whatchamacallit, Fort Lee?
Space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Oh, it's Fort McCoy? Isn't that in Virginia?
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Watson, a little touch pass on the jet sweep. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
He fell down by himself, I think.
It's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming.
Shank it, 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 shank it. Fuck, he made it.
It was close, brother. It was close. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied. You know, fourth quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Just go down. Go down.
So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball.
I hate that shit. When they hold him up, I'm just praying he goes down fast enough before anybody else gets there.
Those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Here's Wilson. He's going to float this over the middle deep.
Come on! Oh, he was open.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker come
Damn.
and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Critical play in this
defense.
game. So they pick up the first there. That clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
35 yards that time on the punt, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. And he's got room. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on.
Need some milk.
I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's
Oh,
not a guy they want to see consistently.
My guy didn't even put his fucking hands up.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Paris Campbell, 39 yards. And the Buccaneers have taken a fourth quarter lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9.
Bro, he just ran by it. Didn't even put his hands up.
Fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Hang on to the ball.
Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big...
Fuck.
Pull it in.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it.
He had that shit.
Incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, Wilson. That pass complete to Moore. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Gibson here running out of the gun to about the 48-yard line.
Seems that way, Day. It seems that way.
That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now it's Wilson. They'll find Everett there, complete. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Yeah, boy, he is very
Come on, he was across the line.
Football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. Wilson, oh no, he lost the football.
Are you fucking kidding me? Yo, come on, man. Madden is fucking deciding this.
The ball downfield and score. They got a chance to win the game. Instead, they called
There ain't no way.
I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important.
Penny hit and the ball is jarred free.
Madden give it and Madden take it.
These guys are going to take over
Yes.
at the 39-yard line.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game, but they were in what was really called 4-minute.
Let me go ahead and put this conservative on.
Being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back.
That's wild.
What did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it, a costly turnover. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Wilson to throw.
You fucking kidding me, Wilson?
Complete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, Gibson. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 10 yards, good for a Giant 1st down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris.
What the fuck?
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
I don't even know what to say about that one.
The tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run again with Harris. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 7 yards there on a 1st down. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, Parker. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Wilson.
What the fuck was he throwing to? What was he throwing to?
Just about sewn up this football game.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. Zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Penny up the middle, and he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'd like to avoid their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Now Watson. It's caught on the right side. Williams.
Fuck this game.
Go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. It's
GG's.
a gain of 15, and that ought to just about put an end to this one. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Throwing now, Watson. Campbell making the catch. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late, and they have to suffer the L here.
It certainly felt like that takeaway, once it happened, it knocked the wind out of their sails, and they just couldn't get their equilibrium back.
So for Tampa Bay, it's a 10th win of the year now as they move to 10-4. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Giants, their slim playoff hopes are gone now as they fall to 5-9. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns.